don't have to.
Welcome back again. Joining me is Boy. He is the new Marbella Now mascot. He's only 5.5 months old. This is his first TV appearance, and I'm not really sure how well he's going to do. He's a bit young to just be sitting quietly. But anyway, we will try and carry on the programme with Boy. Joining me now is a lovely young woman. Her name is Jackie, and she's part of the Futures program that they're doing through Collective Calling. And this is very interesting because when I did my United Nationalities of Marbella Summit, Paul and Hemaka were telling me about this program. It's very good to help people get integrated in the real world, if you can call it real, or the world we're expected to be integrated in. Jackie, welcome to the program. So nice to meet you.
Well, it's lovely to be with you, and I'm so thrilled to be sharing Boy's first television appearance ever.
It is. I used to have my Bichon, Maltese Bichon, on the programme for years, and then she passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, anyway, here we have Boy. Thank you again, Cara. I love him dearly.
Oh, good.
So, Jackie, tell us a bit about this programme. I know I didn't say the name correctly.
No, I'll tell you. Well, the name is Inspiring Futures.
That's it.
And it really is, as the name suggests, it's a 9-week programme which we really are looking to inspire people's futures. I think during COVID, everybody's kind of got stuck in that kind of, we're sort of in that season, whereas we want to help people to move on with their lives. We want to build their confidence, give them new skills, and really introduce them to the idea that they have a great future, and we want to help them to find that future.
You have to be quiet.
Because I'm so excited.
What kind of things do you do in the programme?
Well, as I said, it's a 9-week programme, so we meet twice a week in the mornings, and we have general classes. I don't really want to call them classes because they're experiences where we talk about goals, we talk about what they want out of life, who they are, who they were, and where they want to go. And so there's a really great variety.
Any age groups?
No,
particular?
not at all.
For any age?
At this point, up until this point, we've been doing it with Spanish people, or from the Spanish community, so Venezuelans, Cubanas, anybody who wants to come and has fallen on hard times due to COVID, or even just to life circumstances.
Or maybe needs to change their career direction.
Exactly.
Got to do something different.
Exactly. So we are really now looking to expand it out into the English community. So if English people want to come and, it's kind of a course to kind of inspire you, equip you, and allow you to transform your life. Those are our sort of key
You've
things.
explained that beautifully, Jackie.
Thank you so much.
And what we're going to do now is I am going to give Boy back to his nanny, our lovely Javier, the editor, who's been looking after him for me. And we're going to welcome Monty. He's actually a mentor in the Inspiring Futures programme, dealing with the people hands-on. So let's learn a little bit more, because I really do see this is very useful. This is a great incentive.
Great programme.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to be
and
with
maybe
you.
You can look after the puppy.
I would love to look after the puppy.
You'll be walking dogs at AAA. You said you're a big animal fan.
I have loved dogs, so it's great. It's lovely to be here.
A good
Thanks for
heart
having
all
us.
round, not just Collective Calling, but looking after animals too. Don't go away, because I'll be joined by Monty in just a second. It wasn't a threat, it was a promise. Joining me now is Monty, also of Collective Calling and part of the Inspiring Futures programme. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So you are a mentor in this programme, which means you're hands-on, dealing with the people. So that must be really rewarding for you as a job.
Well, I think it's not only rewarding, but it's very exciting as well, knowing that all my life has been really an experience and an adventure. I have made many mistakes. I have done a lot of stuff, and knowing that every single thing in my path has brought me to this place is quite cool. And as I was talking to my partner before, that every single thing that we try to use to inspire these people in the program are things that we have experienced ourselves. So that's why we might have the authority to tell them that they can do it too.
How did you find out about the program and then become involved?
Well, I'm actually from Colombia. I was born in Colombia. I was living in Australia for a long time, for like 11 years. And when I was in Australia, I was a mentor for youth in prisons. That gave me a lot of skills and abilities to deal with people and to try to read their minds and just tell them what they actually need to hear, which is you can do it, you trust yourself, you have the skills that you need to anything that you can dream of, you can actually accomplish it. You just need to believe. And based on our beliefs too, that we believe in God, and we believe that He really created every single human being with a purpose, that's pretty much what we tell them, that they are unique and that the world needs them, you know? Like, the same way that I'm doing this is the same way that, sorry, I hit the mic. I believe that they can inspire other people in the future. So that's pretty much our motto, you know, that to inspire, transform and equip people for the future.
What kind of people have you met since you started this program?
Well, we have met youth. We have met Arshad, 18-year-old young guy. He just lost his mom. And he's been so inspiring for us, really, because now he's the one inspiring us. Look, I'm accomplishing this, I'm saving money. Also, single mothers. I think it's very important for us to support them, because only a single mother knows how hard it is to raise a child by themselves. Or elderly, I would say people like 60, 65. And really, the program is for everybody. Like, it doesn't matter if you got money, if you don't have money, if you're black, white, Christian, non-Christian. I really believe that every single person has to follow the path and their passions.
The things I've seen from looking at the website and chatting with you guys is that the course program covers things from how to prepare a curriculum, how to prepare your CV, how to perhaps fill in an Excel sheet, basic things that could open up new doors of employment, or helping even in a charity by just embracing abilities that perhaps we just never had the chance, or we're in the right state of mind to learn at the time.
Yes, well, it's interesting because the program, the first session is about identity. It's getting to know who we are, and then the second lesson we go through what we used to enjoy when we were children. And all that, when you have that time and the opportunity which the people are taking in the program, it's very interesting to see that they have become something that the society, of the circumstances, of the experiences have shaped, but know who they really are. So that's why it's very interesting, because we've seen people that they used to say, oh, really, I really like to sing. And they start singing. And the other day we had a guy called Victor. He hasn't danced for maybe 8-10 years. And then he started dancing. Like, yeah, if that's what made me happy, why I'm not doing it? So that's opening a door for him to start doing what he likes. And it's very, very interesting, really. You have to be part of it one day, if you can, just for one of the sessions, and you will be very inspired as well.
I definitely want to.
Maybe this is not your thing. Maybe it's another greater thing. I don't know, like, you know.
But it's funny, I've had a very business world life. And then suddenly now I'm in television, and I like this better. And it's very difficult to say, I'm just going to leave the things that you know to venture into what you actually like. But having someone help you, or even just being able to say, to be able to get a job, because so many people have lost their normal careers or ways of life. I mean, pilots who I think were just so happy that they had such good careers, and suddenly, you know, without even the possibility of a job. It's like, it's so surreal that programs like this are fascinating. I have to ask, when you work with kids, I love kids, and I firmly believe that they are our future and we need to invest in them. What was the underlying, any common denominator of what gets a kid into a prison, into reform schools? What do we do wrong with these children? What are they missing? What are we missing?
Well, we miss and we forget that we all were young and that we are so judgmental. And instead of being part of the problem, we should be part of the solution. And it's not being a judgmental person, having a desire to love people that are unlovable. I have been a problem myself. I have been to many places. And that's one thing that I learned, that if we support them, we will be able to change them. Like, people go to prison because they come from a dysfunctional family, but nobody takes the time to ask that. You know, everybody takes the time to say, oh, what you do, look at them, or whatever. But what about if you just think about yourself and think maybe you didn't get caught because you were lucky? So I really think it's all about mercy and love. Like, everybody talks about love like a cliche, but love is more than what we think. Love is very complex, and it really takes a lot of effort to do it.
It does, but it's something worth working on. working on oneself, working on being generous and kind to others.
Yeah.
So you're feeling very fulfilled in this position. You're doing something you love.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
helping others. How can people get involved with the course if they want to?
Well, the people can get involved just going to www.collectivecalling.org or calling you.
Of course, always available to
or
pass
Jackie,
information.
or just following us on Instagram and Collective Calling as well. And yeah, just be part of the program. We're going to start a new program soon. We will give you the information about it. And if you are bored at home or doing anything, just come and enjoy the classes. You will get to know new people, you will be inspired, you will be supported, and the environment that we create is something that you just feel at home.
And
really.
this isn't for people who are like borderline on the streets or doing things that this is for everybody. Anybody who feels that they just need a helping hand to get on a different path, some encouragement, support.
Yeah.
Positive, a lot of positivity.
We do it's one thing that grown-ups forget is how to be children again.
Yes.
And we forget to smile sometimes.
And to have fun.
And to have fun without caring what people is going to say. So that's something that we do in the program. We make people be mature, but have fun about life too.
And that is really, it couldn't say it better than you said it. My first guest, the same, Andrew Forbes, the same thing. Be happy, do what you like. And if you need help, ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help. The opposite. I feel I'm smart because I know I don't know everything. So so it's good to ask.
Yeah, and that's part of being part of the community now.
So grateful to
Thank you very much.
And you're doing a great job, really lovely. Thank you to Jackie and to Monty and to Collective Calling. Paul and Emma, you do a great job. And we will be back in just a few moments with more of what's going on behind the scenes in Marbella Now.
Zero Hero, welcome here at the Gaucho de Banús.
Let the music get to your heart. Let it set you on your way. No time to hesitate.
Welcome to Lemongrass, Doña Lola. Thank you very much.